Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and look, I just want to tell you off the bat, it's another Scorpion and Smash theory, okay? If you don't like this, I'm so sorry. There is something so important that just happened, okay, in Sephiroth's trailer, that I have to talk about it, okay? So, let me start off with just evidence number one. This is not going to be a long video because I've talked about this a billion times, but before we even got Terry in Fighter Pass 1, I had a theory. I said, what if a third-party fighting game character would be in every DLC? And now I think that extends to every DLC pass. And so far, that is true. We had Ryu from Street Fighter in Smash 4. And then we had Terry from Fatal Fury in Pass 1. Both of these characters were DLC number 4 in both of their respective DLC pass. Now, here we are. The next character is number 4. So, this character is technically Fighter 4 of the pass, technically Fighter 9, the 4th character in the pass. And so, by the way, I don't think Min Min counts as a fighting game character. Just putting that out there. I think the fighting game character is third-party fighting game character, right? And just to get the big stuff out of the way, I think so many other fighting games have been deconfirmed thanks to Sephiroth that returning franchises already in the game can get like another character. This fighting game character could be Akuma or M. Bison from Street Fighter. Oh, and I'd be so sad if that happened. I would be so sad because then Scorpion's done. Okay, if they put in a fighting game character other than Scorpion, he's done. I think putting another villain after Sephiroth, I think would be a little predictable, I think. But I don't know, I just think this is perfect. But anyway, so here's the big thing. Okay, this is the big thing. I can't even believe this. I had a theory really early on after I saw the Ken and Incineroar trailer that I thought that they would do a sequel trailer. Right? That they would do a sequel trailer, and that trailer would have Scorpion in it. Now, that Ken and Incineroar trailer had a fire. Both characters were fire. They were fighting characters, and they were also fire. Here's where it comes in with Sephiroth. It's like, what does that have to do with like Sephiroth, right? I thought sequel trailers were done, but actually, they ain't done. Sephiroth's trailer was a sequel to Hero's trailer, conceptually. And if you don't believe me, think about it like this. Darkon is present in Hero's trailer, the bad guy. And who comes to save the day? The hero. In Sephiroth's trailer, the light, which is, it's not, Galeem isn't a good guy, but he's definitely not Darkon. The villain, Sephiroth, shows up to fight against Galeem, the opposite of Darkon. And he's the villain. He's the bad guy villain. He's the opposite of Hero. And it's just opposite because it takes place in World of Light and the other Smash characters in the World of Light just area involved. So I think it's a sequel to Hero's trailer. And it makes sense because they're both Square Enix, right? So it kind of makes sense that their trailer would be like kind of similar. But it's a sequel trailer and it's also opposite. So, well, this makes me think two things. This makes me think they haven't done a sequel to the Ken and Incineroar trailer yet. This could very well, because not only have we not seen a sequel trailer to that yet, the fact that, Scorpion, like a fighting game character as the 4th character, would be 3 times in a row that a fighting game character would be on the 4th slot. I think he's unlikely. Like, as in he would be really surprising. Sephiroth was really surprising. Literally, I mean, everyone was surprised by that. So I think Scorpion would be so surprising. I don't think anyone thinks he's going to happen. His trailer would be in a sequel trailer that we haven't seen yet, and we know sequel trailers are still happening. Remember in the Fatal Fury trailer where they were fighting over the invitation? And then they did that again in ARMS, that the ARMS was a sequel to Terry's trailer. So they're not going to do that 3 times in a row, right? What I believe this points to at this moment is a Ken and Incineroar sequel trailer. And both of those characters are fire and fighters. Now here's the thing. Maybe their sequel trailer will feature the opposite. So Ice? Maybe Sub-Zero? I don't think so. I kind of had this crazy theory that it may not even be just Scorpion, that it might also be Sub-Zero. But I think people would freak out if I actually said that, so I don't know. I would actually like Sub-Zero a lot more because I just like Sub-Zero more, but Scorpion's the poster boy. If they were to pick one character from Mortal Kombat, it would absolutely be Scorpion. Sub-Zero would be the second, though. You know, like in the next game, if Scorpion returned and they wanted to do another character, I mean, Sub-Zero would be an easy bet. Wouldn't it be cool, actually, if they made, like, another sequel trailer, and it was, like, Sub-Zero. It was like the Ken and Incineroar trailer, but it's, like, Sub-Zero fighting, like, an ice Pokemon. Or if it's, like, Sub-Zero fighting Little Mac, and then, like, he gets interrupted by, like, a new ice Pokemon. Like, that would be kind of funny. That would be a nice callback to the past being the present. So, yeah, at this moment, I can't get past this. I've always thought... This is why I didn't make a video about the Game Awards. Because, well, we just had Steve, who is an American character. Because of that, it just made a lot of sense that the next character would be a Japanese character. Of course, it was Sephiroth. That's why I didn't even make a video about it, because I was just like, not only is this not the number 4 slot that I'm thinking they're going to fill with another fighting game character, it's just because we just had an American character, and the next one's probably going to be more of a Japanese character. But we just had a Japanese character. And the other thing was, I think a lot of people found this to be disappointing, because not everybody knows who Sephiroth is here. Say they do a character like Scorpion, I think a lot of people from America, those same people who were like, who the hell is Sephiroth? They're gonna be like, oh, it's Scorpion, what the fuck? They're gonna be like, I didn't think this shit would happen. This is my evidence. Sequel trailers are still a thing. As recent as Sephiroth's trailer, they did a sequel trailer. As recent as Min Min's trailer, they did a sequel trailer. And as you can remember, I think sequel trailers started with Banjo, you know, where it was a sequel to King K. Rool's trailer. I guess I'll end this video on how do I think the trailer will play out. This is crazy because I never thought that this would actually happen. This is laid out pretty perfectly to possibly be the case. People don't see this character coming. It would work great in a sequel trailer that they didn't do yet. It would also work because it's that 4th character spot. They could do it 3 times in a row if they really want to. Or they could do the biggest Nintendo thing ever and make him number 5. And would just be like, what the fuck did you do that for? But how do I think this trailer would play out? Kind of tough to say, because I don't know if Incineroar would be in the trailer or not. So what happens is Ken beats Little Mac, and then Incineroar beats Ken. Ken probably won't be in the trailer. So it potentially could be Little Mac going up for a rematch against maybe Incineroar. It doesn't have to be. He could be fighting like somebody else. It doesn't really matter who. He could be fighting anybody. He could be fighting King K. Rool. Like, it's not really important. Actually, I think if he was fighting King K. Rool, that would be kind of a clever sort of reference to he's fighting a reptile, and Reptile is a character in Mortal Kombat. That would be kind of funny, I think. That would be a little cheeky, I think. Although it may not make immediate sense to everybody. Like if they were just to pick the one who would fit the best, maybe it would be Little Mac fighting King K. Rool. And then Scorpion shows up. There's that moment where Incineroar, like, you see his eyes, and you're just like, who the fuck is that? And then he runs and flies in. This doesn't have to be Scorpion's trailer, by the way. Another funny type of trailer I thought it could be is maybe he could be hunting down, like, the Ice Climbers, because, you know, they're ice, and hunting down Sub-Zero was something like he did. It's just like, maybe it's like, it could be building up. It's like the Ice Climbers are running away from something, and they're like, oh my god, and then there's like fire everywhere, and then it shows Scorpion, and then maybe they get saved somehow. It would be funny if they actually get saved by Sub-Zero, and then like it's also Sub-Zero. But I don't know if you can you introduce Sub-Zero in the trailer without making people go, oh my god, put him in as a character? Like, I don't know if that'll work, but that's my theory. Scorpion could be next, because we just had a Japanese character. It was a sequel trailer, and there's a sequel trailer that we haven't gotten yet. That's Ken and Incineroar, 2 fire and fighting types of fighters. Scorpion is a fire and fighting type. It is the 4th slot, so they could do that 3 times in a row. He's unlikely. He's a fighting game character, which we haven't got yet in this pass. ARMS doesn't count because it's not a real third-party fighting game. It's not a fighting game like Ryu and Terry are. And what I mean by that is Ryu, Ken, and Terry have analog stick tilt commands. And this is something Scorpion would have too. This is something he would have too, definitely. because this is just how the games are played. And he would definitely have that. I think that's what signifies a fighting game character, are these analog stick tilt controls. It doesn't have to be that way, but it's just that it was like that for Ryu, it was like that for Terry, it would be like that for Scorpion or Sub-Zero too. Yeah, so that's the theory. So thank you so much. I'm sorry for talking about this a million times, but that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Keep on fighting. Have a fantastic day.